Hi guys, and welcome back to our channel.
Gottagoorlando.
Today we are heading back to Walt Disney World Resort.
Yes, we are.
40 square miles of resort to be decorated every year with Christmas decor for the Christmas celebrations.
Yes, Shane, and you think I'm bad for decorating our house?
There's so much to go through today. We are doing a Christmas special. How much goes into decorating the Walt Disney World Resort?
Now, when we moved, we had a whole house to decorate from scratch. Now, that was a nightmare. So do you imagine trying to decorate Walt Disney World? That is just going to be nuts.
Well, you've got 40 square miles of parks and resorts. The Magic Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom.
Epcot, just so much Disney, springs everywhere. When you think about it, they start planning this a year out. It's just like the topiaries for Epcot's Flower and Garden. They already have them basically getting made the year before. So everything is like so well planned. I mean, look how many Christmases I've celebrated over all the resorts of Walt Disney World, Disneyland California, all the different ones. So it's a big plan. It has to be planned so much in advance. And I mean, because it's a lot to go through and a lot of staff and quick, like an overtake basically from going from Halloween straight into Christmas.
In days.
Yeah, I mean, this year, I remember when they did it this year, and because the tree wasn't up in Magic Kingdom, everyone was like, where's the tree? Where's the tree? And it's like, my God.
The expectations.
It's like, it's getting higher every year.
And you know, it's a lot to cover because like your resort, Grand Floridian, Polynesian, Contemporary.
The boardwalk, beach cut, there's just so many things to decorate.
And they all need wreaths and decorations and trees. It's so much.
Do you know one thing I would say? I just want to say a big thank you and just congratulations to the department of the Disney Holiday Department, because it's just, they do an absolutely amazing job to decorate all this thing, all the different resorts, theme parks, everything in such a quick time, and it just looks amazing every year. And they always obviously change up every year and add new things, and it's just amazing and it's so beautiful. And do you know what? It's one of the most beautiful times of the year.
So we're going to run through some of the stats about the resorts and the decorations that they get done. So sit back, relax, and enjoy these stats.
So Shane, this is your first Christmas here at Walt Disney World. What are your thoughts on it so far? I mean, it's breathtaking, isn't it? It's magical.
It's breathtaking, it's magical, and it's absolutely amazing. The turnaround is just like none other. I've never seen it before. It's just amazing. You know, the parks have 29 icon trees which measure between 15 to 70 feet tall, and then another 596 trees which range from 2 to 14 feet tall.
I mean, it's just the lights. Do you imagine when we were like, you know how hard it is to put like lights around our tree and decorations, and it's quite stressful, especially this year, buying everything new and trying to make, I want everything matching because I'm like a matchy person, and it's just nuts trying to decorate one. Well, we've got 3 trees. But you imagine all those trees?
So, tree toppers. The tree toppers can be up to 7 feet wide. How massive is that? I complain when I have to put like a 4-inch topper at the top of our tree, and they can weigh up to 200 pounds, which, when you think about it, on top of a tree, a 200-pound topper, that's about the weight of a large fridge freezer.
Yeah, I've actually heard a few people saying, like, when they see the trees, like in the pictures, and they have like all, like, see like the cords coming off it, people are like, oh, they're so horrible, and I'm like,
that's to hold the top of the tree up.
It needs to hold the whole tree.
I mean, if you put on top of
especially like, see the one in Epcot, now we know where that is, that's right in World Showcase. It gets pretty windy there.
Yeah.
I mean, we need stuff to keep that, like, for instance, when we take our photographs, we edit a few things out, just a little
tweak here and there.
If there is some wirings and stuff like that, but like the majority of people I always see here and like saying like, why are all these wires all around? It's like, it's the only thing to keep this thing up. We've been in Blackpool quite a few seasons where their trees have fallen down because they don't put things up to try and keep them up. So I mean,
fridge freezer of a topper coming down on top of you. The largest tree is 70 feet tall, and this is located in the Disney's Contemporary Resort.
Yes, I mean, that tree is absolutely amazing. I love when we're driving by the Contemporary and you see it. It's just so magical. I mean, I want that in my home. I know it would never fit. It would come right out the roof, but there we go.
It would.
And it weighs more than 33,000 pounds. That's crazy, isn't it? And it has more than 1,200 individual branches. And you complain when I'm asking you to unravel our new tree.
I know, that's crazy. It's absolutely redonkulous.
I know, and this tree is decorated with more than 16,000 lights and more than 200 custom light up ornaments, and those ornaments are so magical and amazing. In total, the Christmas trees throughout the resort features more than 12,000 branches and has been made more than 110 tons of steel. That
Wow.
is crazy. You would never, your head can't wrap around all this information,
No,
can
no.
it? It's just...
Decorating all of those trees takes more than 15,000 oversized ornaments and 260,000 lights total. Imagine if you had to find the wonky bulb out of 260,000 light bulbs, which is the wonky one.
I know, and like we say, they plan this like over a year in front because they need to, and then obviously once Christmas...
Well, it's going to take a year to find a bulb. You know, that one wonky bulb.
And then in January, obviously they bring the trees down, then obviously they'll go into...
And then it begins again.
And then basically they'll either get... For instance, if they're going to be putting the exact same tree up, they'll obviously just bring it down, replace any lights, any ornaments, anything like that. Or some of the trees obviously then do go into like a refurbishment or maybe like an overhaul where they're going to take everything off it and then restart it again. But it's just amazing when you hear all the facts. It's just incredible.
Nearly 5,000 garlands are hung throughout Walt Disney World Resort. Together they cover a distance of nearly 9 miles. So if you put all the garlands together,
9
that's
miles.
9 miles in length.
Is this a part of a package that I can buy through?
Maybe Disney should do a house decorating package.
They could do, yeah. Where can I buy?
Sign me up.
Sell. Buy. More than 1,700 reefs are installed each year.
Many are elaborately themed to their locations, including one on the front door of the Haunted Mansion. Even your haunts have to have the Christmas vibe.
One of our favourite ones, and I really like it because it's quite vintagey, isn't it? And you really said it as well, was Disney's Hollywood Studios, because they're done with like tinsel, and that really goes back
And
to
in
like
the shape of the
childhood.
stars.
Yeah, they go
Something different.
It goes back to like I feel like our childhood, especially like in the UK. Like the UK uses a lot of tinsel.
Yeah.
I feel like they use a lot like.
Tinsel hides a multitude of sins.
But I really love it because it goes with Hollywood Studios. It's very vintage. But can we just mention one thing? You never got to see it because obviously it is sadly away.
For my time.
One thing I truly miss at Disney's Hollywood Studios, especially obviously at this time of the year, because I mean this was one of my favourite childhood times, is the Osborne lights. When you think of like Blackpool Illuminations, that was like nothing compared to the Osbornes. Anyway, you should look into the Osbornes if you've never heard about it before at Hollywood Studios. I've showed you many vlogs and even our own pictures of this amazing light display, and they're all donated by an amazing family, and it was just absolutely awesome, and it was such a great night, and you would have the snow up, and I really miss it at Hollywood Studios. I just wish they could have kept it and put it somewhere else, but yeah, just miss it so much. But no, there's just so much more going on when you think about it. How many lights from the Osbornes? That would have been a lot more than what it is today, because the Osbornes was crazy, the dancing Osborne lights.
Disney Springs. Let's head over to Disney Springs now. Disney Springs is a location with most decor. Nearly 2,000 individual pieces, including trees, garland, ornaments, and festive details.
Yes, everyone. I mean, Disney Springs is amazing. They've even got their own Christmas tree trail that is all completely free. So this is a really cool thing because it's completely free and it's just amazing to go and experience it. Each tree is all decorated individually, and you can get some awesome family photos as well.
All of the holiday materials and installations are managed by Walt Disney World Holiday Services. This is a team that is dedicated all year round to prepare for that swap over after Halloween. They literally work to put the Christmas in after Halloween.
Now, when we were talking about all this, I would think there would be about 1,000 staff at least.
You would think there would be a military-sized
You would
team.
really think. But this amazing team consists of 50 year-round cast members. An additional 90 seasonal cast members join the team each year. But how amazing is that? I mean, literally, when you think about it, 50 people
working all year round,
to obviously
and then another 90 join as the run up to Christmas.
Obviously to install
get it out
everything and get everything done. But how amazing! I would think there would be at least 1,000, 2 weeks to get all that done. Like less than 2 weeks. I haven't really specifically counted up. But
No,
I'm presuming
well,
it's
the
about 2
holiday
weeks.
decor installation begins Halloween night. So once Halloween night is finished, that is when Christmas begins, and it is completely done by Thanksgiving.
Yeah, so it's about the 2 to 3 week mark. Everything is completed. Every wreath, every tree, every light, everything is installed, and that is absolutely incredible.
It's absolutely amazing, but it's done in such a short period across such a massive resort. And don't forget, a lot of the resorts have their own individual touch to them and details.
Every resort's completely different too. There's nothing ever the same. There's nothing ever a reef the same. Everything's completely unique to the resort, to the theme park, and even to Disney Springs.
You know, the holiday services maintain and install and removes more than 40,000 individual pieces of decor each year. 40,000 pieces total.
And we have actually drove by the actual warehouses, and they are absolutely massive. I would love to go in there one day, because I feel like it's just going to be an absolutely amazing.
Can you imagine being in that warehouse and you're like, do you remember that green ball, the one with the funny... Do you know what that is?
There will probably be rows of just ornaments and obviously replacements, because obviously it is up for quite a lengthy time over the holiday season. So I mean, if anything is broken or needing replaced, probably loads of replacements, because we have obviously seen stores that do sell the stuff. If a tree is retired, or maybe a garland or a wreath for the door is retired, Disney actually do sell them on to other places, and you can actually purchase. So they probably do have just boxes full
lorries, Arctic lorries full of decorations.
Of that one bauble you're talking about, they probably have thousands to replace it, probably.
Yeah, so there's 780 locations in 41 different properties.
And locations include the Disney cruise line ships. So I mean, that is just a whole other level. And as well as that, the line's terminal in Port Canaveral and its private island Castaway Cave in the Bahamas. I mean, this team is just... I want to give them a round of applause. It's just amazing.
A pat on the back. The cast members are absolutely amazing.
I think this is a team I would like to join, because it would be a lot of glitter, a lot of sparkle, a lot of...
You just like glittering things, so it is the team for you. You know, it's unbelievable how amazing they actually do this turnaround. You know, it's crazy.
Plus, they actually even do other resorts as well, like Disney's Hilton and other ones, and it's just amazing.
The Vero Disney Beach Resort. You don't comprehend how much there is to decorate, and then how small the team is throughout the year. But 50 people have to prepare.
They've got a year.
You know, they're probably already planning now. Once it's installed, they're probably already sat around a desk. They're not drinking cocoa, putting their feet up.
They'll be doing the Halloween, Easter. You've got so many other things that they probably already work with as well. I mean, it's just so crazy for them to get it all done. But you know what? They've been doing it for so many years, and they've got it down to a T. Like, literally, you can get this done. And I think it's amazing when you go in the 31st of October and then you come back in on that 1st of November.
Magical.
It's magical. And we like, for like you, for instance, your first year, you really appreciate it. You walked in, you were like, how did they do this? And I'm like,
how did they do this?
And you were like, they need to come and do our house, like clean our house. Like, do you imagine coming to clean our house? I mean, it's crazy. And you know what? These are the things that you just appreciate when you go into a theme park like this. And it's really good when they bring out
mind-blowing.
And one thing I really love is when they bring the time lapses out, because it shows you how quickly they do it
and how fast they have to do it.
Yeah.
And like the army that's involved.
Because when you think about it, like, I always remember as a kid, we used to always do, we've not done this yet, but I really want to do it. See, when you go in for the breakfast, if you get the very, very first one, it means you go in before the park opens. So when you think about it, they have to have the decorations all installed before the sun starts to rise, because you've got guests basically coming in for that first breakfast. So I mean, it's just incredible. Like they said, they take up to basically from the Halloween night all the way up to just before Thanksgiving. And I mean, it's a crazy amount of things to do, and it's just absolutely amazing. And that's why we want to do a dedicated vlog, just to say thank you to all the staff, because it's just I feel like you can go in, you can take a photograph, you can just say, oh, that's really nice decorated, but it's just incredible.
No, this wouldn't be happening if it wasn't for the amazing Disney cast members that really, really do put the magic in Walt Disney World.
Yeah, I mean, like we said, we know everything about the cutbacks and the overhauls and people obviously coming in to replace other people's jobs with the Walt Disney World or Walt Disney Company. But I mean, this has never changed. I have not seen anything change in the amount of decorations. I've always seen more stuff. I mean, and it's just absolutely incredible.
It is incredible. So a massive thank you, guys, for making the holidays even more special.
Now everyone, let us know what's your favourite resort. Maybe it's maybe for Christmas decorations. Let us know in the comments below what your thoughts are on all the decorations, and what's your favourite season? Is it Halloween? Is it Christmas? I think, Shane, what's your favourite so far? I mean, you've always been Halloween, but since Christmas has came in, I feel like you're a totally new man. I'm
teen Hello Chris, the bit in between.
So the 31st to the 1st, then you're like back in the middle.
You know when they're taking down the Halloween stuff, but also the Christmas stuff is still going up, and it's that in between. I'm on the fence. I'm teetering from the dark side to the happy side. So
what's your favourite Christmas tree? I'm really torn. Epcot, because I love it with like the globe and everything like that, or the globe ornaments. I'm really torn between that, Magic Kingdom, and the Contemporary. I know it's 3, but I'm really torn between the 3.
I think if I had to pick a tree, I'd have to go, I don't even know. I love Epcot.
And with the big start, like
I love the photographic opportunity that you get with Epcot, with the tree in the foreground and then looking out across the lagoon, and you've got the big ball with the lights, which is obviously Spaceship Earth. I think that just looks absolutely stunning. I love obviously the Contemporary, such a classic tree,
and it's outside,
so
and it's tall. It is the tallest.
Yeah, it's just amazing. It's hard to pick. It's so hard. It is. It's ridiculous. But
friends, I think they're my top 3. I think Epcot, Magic Kingdom, and then Contemporary. I think they're my top. But I do love them all. They've all got individually each thing. Like, I really love the tree that is outside Disney Springs. See, the World Disney Store. Remember the one with the butterflies? Yeah. When I saw that tree, I was like, this is my tree. Where do I buy? Is there a price tag? Where do I buy?
They should sell miniatures of the large.
There we go, Disney. We are giving you ideas.
Miniature of the large. Take your own little tree from Epcot or the Contemporary or the Grand Floridian. A mini version of that tree would just be amazing. You could have it at home and you could put it out every year and you could collect them through the years.
I mean, there's just so many. I mean, look, Shane, I'm showing you the picture again. Look at the picture I took.
I know.
I love it with the butterflies. I love butterflies and the colours with the pink, my signature pink and the blue. Oh,
And I love going around all the resort and getting tree ideas for our own tree.
Yeah.
It's like, run around, steal some ideas.
I wanted to buy more, but you wouldn't let me buy any more. So next year, I have got a plan.
A
plan. I'm taking something from every tree that I like.
But guys, if you want to know what Emma's plan is, smash that subscribe and enjoy another 365 days of content from Gotta Go Orlando.
Yeah, I'll let you know next year.
So guys, if you've enjoyed this vlog, please don't forget to smash that subscribe and notification bell.
Yes, everyone, thank you so much for watching.
And we'll see you on our next adventures.
Everyone, we have our Patreon. If you would like your name at the end of every vlog, make sure you check it out.
Also, we have an exclusive chat where you can join in and have a chat with ourselves. Don't forget about our website, gottagoorlando.com.
Plus, check out all our social medias. Everything is in the link below.
Also, guys, we have these 2 vlogs. Check them out.
So it's TikTok.
Gotta go.
Gotta go Orlando.
Bye.